I'm going to take a little bit of a break from my construction project for just a few moments, and I'm going to cook myself one of my all-time favorite meals. I call it hamburger and gravy. Now, I have made it before on this channel a couple of years ago, and it's very basic. Essentially, it's hamburger meat and potatoes and carrots and mushrooms. And what else do I have in there? A can of mushroom soup. And you make kind of like a gravy, like I don't know, like a goulash type mix with the hamburger and the mushrooms and whatnot. And then you pour it on top of the potatoes, and I'm going to add some carrots, and it is awesome. Top it off with some ketchup, and you got yourself a delicious, stick to your ribs, feel great meal. So it really steamed up good in here. I don't have the stove going today, the wood stove. And I just don't see myself needing it because I'm going to spend quite a bit of time outside. So with this meal, as you can see, it's very basic and it's very easy to make, few ingredients. Nothing special, but oh, is it ever delicious. Not too bad out today. Minus 10, minus 11 Celsius. It's like 12 degrees Fahrenheit. There's definitely some imperfections with this floor, but as to be expected, considering how I did it. I feel like there's some gaps in between the boards on the ground and the pallets, but you know, it isn't a permanent shelter, even though I've got all this lumber here. It's temporary, and you know, I will keep it up for some time, but it's, like I said, it's not permanent. I'm able to come in here and take this down really quickly if I need to. Lots of screws, and it's just a cinch if I need to get it cleaned up and get out of here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to frame the walls, both sides anyway, at least today. And I pre-cut these 2x4s at home, some of them anyway. And so my plan is, these are 5 foot 3 inches each. And then you've got 1.5 inches, even though they're 2x4s, they're only 1.5 inches wide. These are 12 feet long. They match the length of the tent perfectly. And so, you know, I've got 1.5 here, 1.5 that'll be on the bottom, and then I've got 5'3". So essentially my walls are going to be 5'6". And the tent I have is 5 feet, but with the sod cloth on the side, that's an extra 10 inches. So I'm raising my tent up, my sod cloth will just come straight down. So even though it says it's a 5-foot wall, it's actually 5'10" if you use the sod cloth. Normally they're tucked in underneath, or they, you know, you can spread them outside and you can put snow or rocks on them just to keep it from blowing around or keep critters out. I'm going to have it coming straight down, and it just gives me some more height, and it'll make this 10 by 12 tent feel that much bigger. So here goes. Every 3 feet I'm marking. Five foot 6. Well, as you can see, I've got one side up, and I'm ready to put together this one, and I'll have my 2 sidewalls up. It's pretty high in there. 5'6" feels pretty darn high. I'm only 5'10", so it's perfect. I'll be able to walk right up to the side of the tent. I won't have to crouch down too much. Well, look at this. I got both of my walls up. Unbelievable. Now I just need to do the back one, and then I gotta figure out the roof. That's not gonna happen today. I am so close to getting that tent on top of this frame. I know it took a long time to do the floor, but you know, I only got out here like 4 or 5 times, and I was messing around with it like you wouldn't believe. When you have measured pieces of lumber, it makes life a lot easier. Anyway, I think this is a nice little size for a little tent. It's going to be very comfortable, and I'm hoping it's going to be exactly what I'm dreaming it's going to be. And so far I'm just really happy. Okay, back wall. I got quite a bit done today. I'm really happy, more than I thought I would get done. I really came out and I focused. I think this is going to be an awesome little tent. Like, this is what I've been dreaming of. The floor seems really solid. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect. It's, you know, got a couple little waves in there or whatever. But wow, I'm happy. I'm really happy. And for those of you that stuck with me through this, because there's been a lot of episodes of what is this guy doing? Yeah, it's I think it's really starting to pay off now. And like I've said, like right from the beginning, like I'm a greenhorn when it comes to all this stuff. I've never done any carpentry whatsoever. I really don't know how to do this. I just watch YouTube and try to figure it out that way. I guess we could all learn that way. But once you're out in the middle of the woods and you've got some lumber, you know, and you have to start putting things together, that's when the pressure is on, I guess you could say. And so right now, I feel like I'm delivering, if you could say that. So yeah, this is the end of this episode. I feel really good. I'm so close. Like, I'm hoping I can have I am going to be bringing out the tent my next trip out, which is tomorrow. Next week for you guys, tomorrow for me. And I'm getting that much closer. Now I've just got to figure out how I'm going to do these rafters. What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? I have in my head a way that could work. It's not going to be like probably the most accurate in terms of angles and measurements, but I think it'll work. And you know, you'll have to stay tuned for that to see what I'm up to, because I'm making it up. I'm literally going to be making it up because, like I said, I'm not a pro. But boy, I'm a pro at having fun right now. That's for sure. And I'm so glad I get to make videos doing this, and I get to share them with you. Anyway, I hope you had a nice time watching this, and you got to like take a break from all the craziness on Earth right now, and just got to enjoy a little bit of time outside with me, where I'm completely isolated, except for that dog. You might have heard that dog barking. That's about 1 kilometer away. Sounds a lot closer, but that's how sound travels over a lake. So yeah, like I'm alone out here, and but I'm bringing you with me, and it's so great to get away, and I hope that maybe you guys got away a little bit too in this episode. Anyway, if you like what you see, hit like. I'll be back really soon. Thanks for watching.